I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the Western approach, though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
Yeah, other than blood magic possibly being used for healing, can't really think of any other positive use for blood magic.
We should get to the ritual tower in the Western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
Terrell's the Warden Commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word but Weishaupt's.
What's it like being a Warden? I can't even imagine.
It's been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
Corypheus was in a Warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little, and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most Wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the Warden Mages turned on me. I trained some of those Wardens myself. If I knew any more of Corypheus, I would share it, Your Worship.
We'll talk later.
Garden calling. Yeah, not interested in the mushroom. Actually, can I travel from here or do I need to get out? No, I should be able to travel from here. Alright, let's head back to Skyhold. Ooh, goddamn giant spiders. Silence. I don't know what to say. What do you want from me? Want to be entertained? Are you not entertained? I can't help those loading times. I don't know what to talk about. Talk about running for president and trying to get on King of the Nerds. What more do you want from me?
Where did demons come from?
The Fade.
Mages. The Fade. But where did they come from? The Maker's first children, I think. And he let them become old gods?
Well, demons should become old gods.
The firstborn are spoiled shits.
Alright, since last time I played, there's been a few changes. I think I went up at least 1 or 2 levels. I got all the ingredients I need to finish off my Templar specialization. And I went ahead and sent the Spy Master to put the crystal in Calpurnia's lair. So we'll check that out in a minute. Just want to go to the War Council, get some of that War Table stuff set up. But yeah, I didn't want to do the Templar specialization yet in case there's some kind of pomp and circumstance. I wanted you all to be able to see it. And I made a new sword, which I actually managed to mastercraft it, so it's actually not bad. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. And for anybody who wants to know how to do the whole Templar thing, kind of like what you saw me do through the playthrough. If you're looking for the book can either be purchased at Redcliffe at the bookshop, or if you go ahead and go to where Cassandra usually hangs out, it's there. Otherwise, well, actually there's only 2 locations you can get it. Embrium is fairly common. The best place to get it, I'll show you on the war map, is actually going to be in Crestwood. There's lots of Embrium just kind of lying around in there. And as far as the broken filters are concerned, those you can get off of Red Templars. So if you're doing a support the Mages run, it's going to be fairly easy to get. If not, then the only 2 opportunities that I know of that you actually really go against Red Templars would be in Emprise du Lion. That would be this area, Emprise du Lion. Or when you actually do that Templar mission. And the thing with Emprise du Lion is it's level 16 enemies, so you got to be very careful with that. That's also where you're going to get a lot of your best materials for crafting, which I kind of went like back and forth, just grabbing little bits I need, like Silverlight and Everite, without really trying to get in too many fights, because I'm still underleveled, obviously. Alright, battalion for Sarah. Alright, so the only person available is Colin, so we'll send him off on that. I'm sorry, you can hear that I'm still a little bit nasally. Like I said, the change between the hot and the cold in Florida for some reason just jacks me up, because it really doesn't even get that cold in Florida very often, but for some reason it really does mess with me. When I am no longer sick, just this stupid nasally junk. Potential problem in the nation of Air, defender mage by the name of has recently been noted in the company of King. Ah man, I forgot how I handled this before. See, you don't want to do that. I think eliminate the advisor is what we did. Because if we tell King Marcus what his advisor truly is, I'm not sure if he'd really believe it. I know from experience, when you try to prove somebody's one way, even if you have proof, it doesn't always work. Shit, let's have Liliana deal with it. I don't even know if that's like the right step, but...
Let's see what we have.
Sneak, sneak, stab, stab seems like it's the way to go. Oh, then Moraine. We sent him off. Damn, I really wanted Liliana for that one. I'm just going to give you information on their defenses. Damn. See, now either of these 2 are good, because you definitely want to go ahead and have an idea of what you're going into, which Leon can provide that intel as far as the defenses. But at the same time, considering you're going against Venatori, and most of them are going to be mages, it really help to have a lot of Lyrium, because that's what Templars use to kind of stop them. Screw it. We'll go Josephine.
Inquisitor.
And hope I made the right decision. And... I forgot where I was supposed to meet. Was it in the west? Here, let me... open this up anyways. Pretty sure it was the Hissing Waste is where I was supposed to go. So we'll take Dorian, Blackwall, and Cole. I kind of want to take Solus too, though. Ah, screw it. We're good. I find myself using Cole more often. He definitely provides a lot of interesting insight because he can kind of read the minds of the people you're going up against, or just kind of the history of what's taken place at certain locations. So to hear what he has to say, and even hearing the reaction from your party members, is always a nice touch. Yay for loading screens.
Any luck charting the area?
I did what I could, your worship. This space has nothing but... space. If there's nothing valuable here, I say let Corypheus have it.
Corypheus wouldn't send out his followers unless it was worth it.
I did find something for you. Old dwarven ruins, on the surface. Impossible, but there you go. The Venatori are excavating them, with the help of their slaves.
Whatever they want, we must beat them to it.
I just saw Venatori northwest of here. They might be a good start. I found this map on a dead one. Maybe it shows where they're headed. Good luck.
Thank you, Scout Harding. Always as reliable and as adorable as ever. This is not where I need to go. Now that I remember. There's path. Here lies the abyss. Meet Hawkish Child in the western approach, not the Hissing Waste. Shit, I need to go back to Skyhold and become a Templar. What am I doing? And I also need to listen to the crystal. See, I'm just jumping the gun already. But at least I know it's the western approach to where I need to go next. Not Hissing Waste. However, for anybody watching, if you really want the absolute top tier best armor for your Inquisitor, it's going to be in the Hissing Waste. There's going to be a little canyon off to the kind of middle, slightly to the left side of the map. And the middle of that canyon, there's going to be a Mbari that kind of guards a little post. And that is where you can go ahead and buy the Battle Master, Battle Mage, and so on, top tier best armor for your Inquisitor, as well as the armor pieces. It's going to be very expensive though. If I'm not mistaken, it was like a good 9,000 plus gold each. Maybe a little bit less if you have the perks, but just something to bear in mind. Alright, so... need to head over this way. And I also think I have all the pieces for the Reaver too, but I don't know if I can still turn that in for experience or not, but I'll try.
You know what is needed, Herald. You will construct a filter, you will suffer its effects, and you will be worthy of inspiration. How you endure will be your own affair.
I was meant
Wait
for...
a minute, I remember now. I actually have to
You
construct it
feel
first.
it in your bones every second.
Nope.
Not yet. I'll come...
Whee! Thank God for no fall damage.
Finally, a place for... the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses. Alright, so we gotta head over here. So we have to have
We'll make good use of it.
Thank you.
the actual stuff for the Templar constructed. No. There we go. Oh, I thought I did have everything. I guess I ran out of Ashpine. Must use it for something else.
We are honored
Now
to
return to
serve.
sir. But yeah, I'm surprised by some of the abilities I've seen Templars have in this game. They're actually, especially going against demons, which you come across fairly often, quite powerful. A lot of nice defensive and offensive buffs as well. I still prefer the champion spec, but that's also when I'm using sword and shield. Although I guess it could be used for a two-handed as well, but it just seems a little odd. Probably helpful if you're really going for maximum DPS as well as defense. Well, you wouldn't have maximum defense, but at least you have a nice bit of defense going champion route and some
You
invincibilities.
constructed your filter.
I have.
Then you've started. Remember, keep dear what you need.
I am ready, sir.
There is a ritual. There is pain. After that, the rest is learning to take the punch. Welcome, Templar.
Yay! Oh crap, it's an operation. Why is it an operation? Alright, well I ain't got time for an operation right now, so we're gonna head back in, go to the Undercroft and listen in on that crystal.
Inquisitor.
Yes, that is my title. God, I just love this little open entrance. It's just so regal. Just impressive. Look at it. Stained glass windows and throne just propped up there. Let's listen in on that crystal.
Well, how are you?
Damn it. Okay, so I should speak to Liliana, then not you. I don't know these things. I didn't do this on this playthrough. On my playthrough, I helped out the mages, so we had to deal with Samson. So we need to head over this way now.
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. Just
Oh, let's talk to the over here. Why not?
You've made such intriguing design choices for the castle, my dear. They must be inspired.
Thank you, Vivian. I'm glad you approve.
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
Yeah, it can't be materialistic.
I can't let them think Andraste's herald is hung up on material things.
Of course not, my dear. But you also can't allow the powers of the land to think you run this organization on prayer alone. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a man who the common folk aspire to be and to whom the nobility bow.
Yep.
That's quite a lot for one person to pull off, don't you think?
It is a challenge all great leaders must face, Inquisitor. As the stories of the Inquisition spread, more and more people will wonder if you are the man they say you are. They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
If that's your standard for me, what does the Divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The Divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne.
Anything else?
Did you need something, darling?
No. That's it. Surfacing.
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can apply.
Nope. Hey, Solus.
What can I do for you?
Nope.
Goodbye.
Fine. I mean, none of you have anything to talk about that's new. I hate you all. Not really. I love you all. You guys are the best. How are you, Dorian? Anything new?
I must admit, I've never been able to understand Southern. Back home, a Templar shows up and all you think is, oh dear, which Magister did I cross this time? Here, it's quite different. You're not thinking of actually joining their order, are you?
I find their talents useful, that's all.
Useful against mages. Speaking as a mage, it's a little disconcerting. Are you aware you smell different?
I do.
No one's mentioned it. Lyrium has a particular smell, like the air after a lightning strike. Not that I go about smelling you. I'm just saying.
I should go.
As you wish.
Interesting. So I haven't gone through it just yet, but they still apparently can sense it. Turn in my research. There you go. There's the crystal.
Have we smuggled the other memory crystal into Calpurnia's camp?
We have. Here.
Ugh. Even honey can't sweeten philandris. I'll keep trying. You are no slave, Linnea. I'll add another spoonful myself, later.
Calpurnia seems to be treating her new acolytes kindly.
While I found that interesting, this is what you must hear.
Master, forgive me. I didn't expect.
The time for your ascension nears. Tell me of your preparation.
They go well enough, although I'm distracted here. If I could train at the shrine.
Only Dumat's faithful may enter. Continue as before. Or would you see the Imperium's rebirth stalled by your lack of focus?
I will be ready, as the vessel, and Tevinter's champion.
And how much training does becoming the vessel involve?
Another deflection. Why, a dwarven bauble, as if mine was miraculously returned to me. Let's give your new owner a glimpse of his fate. Venatori, we leave!
That is all the crystal recorded before she found it. But I think it may be enough. A shrine to Dumat, Corypheus said. Where Calpurnia is forbidden to go.
Since I know, but he doesn't.
Who is this Dumat that Corypheus mentioned?
An old god, worshipped in ancient Tevinter as the Dragon of Silence. He was the first to rise as an archdemon and bring the blight. Truly a god fit for Corypheus.
Corypheus will be on guard once Calpurnia tells him we were listening.
I wonder. She may wish to see what we do first. She must realize he's hiding something from her. Let us investigate this shrine. Carefully. I doubt Corypheus has left it unguarded.
Fair enough. And jump down. Oh, I didn't actually land on the table. Alright, now I can go over to the western approach. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go back to taking Cassandra with me. I know I'm like doubling up on Templar abilities, but even though she's not a champion, she still has somehow more survivability than even Blackwall has. She's just that badass who cannot be touched. There's even memes of people like see the whole party get their ass kicked. She's just standing there like nothing, completely unscathed. So to have her already amazing defensive capabilities, you know, doubled up with the fact that she has great Templar offensive abilities, I think would probably be more beneficial than Blackwall. And the fact that he's supposed to be more difficult to kill, but it's not necessarily the case.
Welcome to the western approach. We've sighted Warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry I don't have more for you. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
I like how she's always so concerned with your well-being. That's kind of a sign of a good leader. She could easily just give you the report and be done with it. But she always is worried about you. Oh yeah, and I did go up 2 faction levels because I unlocked the shop where you can buy, I'm trying to think. You can buy influence, more or less. So I went up 2 levels. I finally got the deft hands, so now I have rogues that can unlock any lock. On top of that, I also got the secondary potion unlock, so now I can go ahead and have other stuff as well. So, jar of bees, jar of bees. Rock armor. Dorian, also have regeneration. Black wall, rock armor. Cole, Tears of the Dead. Vivian. Solus, also. I never really see Varric as somebody who dabbles in poisons. Can you have double regeneration? Nope. That would have been too easy. Screw it. Let's say jar of bees. I'd go with Antivian fire, but I don't have that yet. Air, Tyrant Bowl. That should be everybody. Alright, what I need to do... It's a huge world map we're dealing with. Or not that huge, I guess, but still pretty big. Just gonna have to head out this way. Of course, I can't go out that way immediately, at least. I'm gonna have to go around. So be it. But as you can see, got a pretty badass greatsword. It's from that uncommon schematic that I got for the greatsword, as well as a nice little handle for it and pommel. Is that iron? Oh, Paragon's luster. Not a bad metal to work with. Ride my mighty war steed in the direction of meeting the Templar. Or not Templars, meaning the Wardens. They're just a Warden. She got Stroud. Oh god, they got hyenas too. And no volume. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely like this sword so much more.
You can't hurt me.
Glad that I went in the... Oh, there you go. Actually, property of Frederick of Serul.
Someone is missing a teapot, papers, and little biscuits.
Lots of interesting little pieces here. Oh, hey, chest. Loot, 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 loot. Not bad. Damn it! Spider! Poison spider. I thought I fought one of those before. Guess not. Get my warhorse again.
Yeah.
Also, another pro tip. If you want to, you can go ahead and actually drop off any height and not take fall damage by doing so with your horse.
A chantry symbol out here. Oh.
Thankfully, the horse does not get, or your mount, because it's not always a horse, does not take any serious injuries and is not really harmed. So, it's cool to do so. Don't worry about it. Hey, logging camp. Hey, leather. Oh, I went for the stun. Hey, look, there's elf roof too. Just standard R5. No, don't disappear. Damn it. My teammates get absorbed into me. I'd take the long route around. That definitely sounds like a dragon. Too bad I can't see it because I'm on a horse. Oh, there you go. Can I at least get around? Lock that operation.
Turn back. Someone at Skyhold will have a solution.
Of course, no Donna's gonna figure it out. Oh yeah, I got the sword available. Slash past it. Ah. That's a cool little glitch. That's something that would have been nice to see mounted combat. Maybe something in the future, perhaps? Okay, well we have a rift. They're level 11, yeah, we can do that. Ah, just phase through him! Too bad I can't actually kill those things. The fact that they're, you know, incorporeal. Can't really do anything with it. But I can hurt you! Oh, nice. Good 1,000, or nearly 1,000 on that one. No, you did. Kill it. Go ahead and close it. Ooh. No more rift. Still haven't come up with a name for my steed yet. Let's name him Steve. That's all. That wasn't a suggestion. I don't care about you all. Deal with you later. I have a meeting to attend to. And I'm late. I'm late.
Yeah.
That's weird. I didn't want to get off. You're looking like. But overall, I think I got pretty close to my facial features. You can see I was constantly looking at the phone and all that other good stuff. But let's continue.